Um, who has a good one? Let's do Vegeta. My team is 17 GT, Goku, and Frieza. That's. Hey man, if you got it, you got it. Okay, so when you're looking at the character, obvious, he's small, right? That's good and bad. Good because he's got a small hitbox, certain combos don't work on him or whatever. Bad because small man means small arms. Fortunately, his moves really do move him forward quite a bit. So, you know, it makes it good, but you'll still miss certain whiff punishes for things just because he's small. We're gonna start off with his 5L. His 5L. I'm gonna go this other side so my camera's not blocking it. But the 5L, 6 frame startup. It's really fast, really good. It's like akin to Bardock's, in the sense this will beat out a lot of other. If you guys are both just mashing and you're both neutral, this will definitely beat out a lot of other jabs in the game. If you guys do have questions during this, feel free to ask, and I'll just answer them on the fly. Moving on to 5LL, this little punch rush right here. This is pretty good. I think when I play a lot of the time, if it gets reflected, you have to reflect it twice, and a lot of people don't. And if you don't, that puts him right here. So you're good to do whatever. This throw, it's the throw at the end. It's not like a real throw, I would say. I don't think it is anyway. Let me check real quick. I've never actually gotten in the situation where I've used it. I don't really use it all that much until so. Okay. Trying to space this out. Okay, so it is. It's like a real throw. So there's that. I really only use it for combos, to be honest. So, you know, I wouldn't really worry about it unless that's never really going to come into a application. What's up, Putz? This never really comes into, you know, application. Ever really, but it's there, so you have it. There you go. I think the last hit, so we just did the L series. It's 2L. You know, just standard crouching light. Low starter, low stuff. Yeah, pretty good. You can hit it twice, but if you do 2 lights, as you guys know, you can't do any more lights. So that doesn't count though. So you have to go 2 lights and 2 crushing. Now his standing medium is pretty good for whiff punishing. It's probably his better whiff punish tool aside from his specials, which I'll get to in a second. It sends him out pretty far. I think you'll probably miss round start by a little bit, but yeah, so it's like about right there. I think, yeah, about right here. It's where it is from. So if you ever just need to get places, it's a good button for it. Is heavy is pretty good too. Is 2 like a button? No. So like I said before, it's a keypad. So you think down back is 1, down is 2. Down forward is 3. Back is 4. 5, for example, 2 is square. No. Light is square. 2 is a direction. It's just to make combo notation easier to read. That's all it is. It's just to make combo notation easier to read. So, what was I talking about? I was talking about 5M. So yes, that's what it is. It's all just pretty good witch punish tool. I never really use it. I usually just micro dash into stuff if I have to whiff punish anything. But you know, yes. And then we got the 2L or 2M. Pretty good, pretty fast. 10 frame startup. It's actually got. I think its hitbox is pretty weird. I mean, it's like right to the tip of his toe. So A little bit further, actually. It's alright. It's just a 2M. And we're talking about the heavies. Sends them out pretty far. About the same distance as you'd hit 5M, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. There's really not much to say about it. It's just, you know, it's your standard heavy. It doesn't really have anything special about it. The 2H, though, it's kind of bad. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, you see, like, I'm missing from right here. You switch to Vegeta. Vegeta can hit from there. Or no, he can't. So, well, shit. Who knows? Anyway. This 2H, nothing special. It sure ain't Goku Blacks. So, or Trunks is actually, for that matter. So you're not going to really be catching any, you're not going to really be catching anything with this. I think, actually, in all the time that I've played GT Goku since he's released, I think I've caught somebody with this one time. And, GT Goku's been on every team I've had since release, so yikes. What's up, Pirate Monger? Yeah, man, I know. Now, I think his specials are pretty weird because it's not Ki Blast. It's the Power Pole. A lot of people, you guys probably already know this. What's up, Spoonie? You guys already know this. Power Pole. This is probably, if we're talking about whiff punishing, this is the best thing you got. It hits from, as you can see, it's got crazy range. It hits 75% of the screen. And it's natural, you just press again and your stupid ass into it for a combo. So there's no reason to use the blow bar if you confirm it. Now, when you have two versions of the power pole. You have the 5 and you have the 2. So the 2 is this. This hits low, and it sends them across the sky, kind of like its own, like it's like a command air dash. That's what I usually think of it as. Since when was GT Goku? GT Goku's been in the game for a while. Echo, thank you for the raid, man. I appreciate it. So, we're talking about 2S. What's up, Faded? We're talking about his 2S. Pretty much, you know, normal air dash kind of thing. It hits low, which is kind of important for later. I use it a lot for more mix-up type deals. Covers good space. You can do buttons out of it, you know. Essentially, you can just think of it as like another air dash. What's up, Echo? That's really all I think of it as, just another air dash. Like I said before, it does block low. So they do have to block this crouching. So if I'm doing whatever, Vegeta has to duck to crouch this. If it doesn't, that will catch. I need to get back in this game. It's been a fat minute since I've been on it, dude. It's never too late. Okay. Now we covered the specials. Now we're gonna go to the air buttons, and the most important one is this one right here, jumping light. Jumping light. It's actually considered the sword normal. Sword normal meaning that it will beat out a lot of other normals. It's really, really good. It's probably his best button in the air. I would say it's probably his best button in the air. And if you're air to airing, this is it. This is all you need. Jump medium. Pretty standard jump medium. He's really small, so like his air buttons don't really cover a lot of range as like, you know, like Trunks. You could just see the difference in the hitbox between these. But you know, they still have their purposes, of course. This is jump heavy. Jump heavy. I never really use this button unless I'm trying to do, you know, like IAD or, you know, 2S into this. And like I was talking about before with the 2S, it helps you cover a lot of space. And because you don't use your air dash, right? If you see something that doesn't look safe, like a safe entry, like Vegeta's gonna go for, like you see the 2H load up. You see Vegeta's 2H coming up. You air dash, you can back dash out. You can forward dash in if you want to try and get a cross up, anything like that. Something I forgot to bring up when I was talking about it. Yeah, so this is pretty much all this stuff is standard. 2H. 2H is another command normal that he has in the air. It's special because this gives him a sliding knockdown from anywhere. Doesn't matter. vanish, or anything. So it's pretty cool. He's one of those characters that can get a slide knockdown from anywhere on the screen at any time. Really easy to combo into. Really easy to combo into. Nothing crazy. But yeah, it's just good to know that he's a character that can give slide knockdown everywhere, and it gives pretty good Oki. If you look at where Vegeta ends up after I hit this, oh, if I didn't drop it, hold up. He's right in front of you. Literally perfect situation. Sliding knockdown. He's right in front of you. What work you asked for? Not a lot. So yeah, I stopped grinding once I got to Super Saiyan 3 rank. I did too for a while, and then I hopped back into it. I'm almost. I wanted to get to Living Legend, but I stopped because ranked's kind of dumb. But that's a story for a different day. What was I talking about? So I went over the air buttons, specials. So specials, we're looking at. He has a Kamehameha. Now this one is different, obviously, from one like Goku Black's. It shoots up. You can use this as a full screen anti-air. That's a lot of the times I use it for is if I have Vegeta, I combo him or whatever. Oh my gosh. You know, combo, whatever. You can try and snipe the recovery with the Kamehameha. You can snipe any type of air retaliation, or if you have a like I kept thinking of Vegeto's. Like I literally had 2 days in a row. So I was using Krillin or Android 17. That is not a good situation to be in. But yeah. So this is, you can treat this as a full screen anti-air. This is what I like to use it for. Like I said, you snipe recoveries, all that stuff. Something like another feature you can do, just kind of some little trick. If you hold the button, you can run with it, and you can go forward and backwards. This isn't really like helpful for anything other than you can just move it. What's Judgment? But yeah, so it's there. It's there. This is all here. So the reverse Kamehameha. I'm gonna put the reverse Kamehameha in its own like little section a little bit later. Once we get more towards like combo theory and things like that. With him and stuff you can do like in the corner, because it's kind of weird. There, you know, because you can go all types of different directions and, you know, send people wall bounces, and it can give him some pretty crazy mobility. So obviously air usable, just like the oh, I forgot to mention that Kamehameha is also air. It fires at the same angle Cells does. So, you know, it's cool to try and snipe ground approaches. Uncovered ground approaches if you're trying to hit the assist. A lot of the time when I'm moving around GT Goku, it's just like, you know, you have so many tools. So. Oh, what's up, Tech? Playing in the same servers? No, they are not. But, yeah, so, pretty much. We'll talk more about this one. We'll talk more about this one later. This, and then I think that should be good. We have the Dragon Fist. Pretty good. I've never used this in anywhere except combos. Like it moves you forward. This wall bounces. You can get a self snap off this. So he can get his own snap. That's cool. Yes, you can get his own self snap off this. So if you wanted to go for that, you got it. Very important in situations where he's by himself and you need to take out blue light from another character. because you know you didn't 2H him with this. You did not get the call in with 2H. So if you want to sell snap, you got it. I'm pretty sure, I actually don't know. I think you might be able to get it from mid-screen with the heavy version. Yeah. So that's another fun thing you can do. Or it's not really fun. It's just something to note. He does get self snap from mid-screen, which a lot of by himself, which a lot of characters do not get. There's that too. So went over specials, went over the Dragon Fist. Don't really do this unless you're trying to get the snap. Combos, really. And then there is this, I don't know what this move is called. I just called it Big Ball. It gives you sliding knockdown. Pretty strong move. Does decent damage. Mainly uses a combo ender or for mix-ups. It's nothing really all that super crazy. One thing to note though is that they do go set distances. Let me see. So you got light is right here, medium goes right here, just about, and then heavy will go wherever they are. Does not matter. So that's a free, pretty much a free, or not really free. It costs a bar, but it's, you know, 1 bar for an approach if you want it. And I'm pretty sure it tracks. So from wherever you are, it tracks. You said I might get Videlle's actually. I like Videlle. I'm just really bad with her. I'm not good with her stuff. So I really only use the big ball for mix-ups when you know you got that, or in combos. That's really it. What's up, Pillow? How you doing? I mean, the move list tells you the name, but it's long anyway, so big ball works. Well, let me, you know, let's look at it. What's the special move list? Dragon Flash Fist. Okay, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm making this. I'm trying to make this character tutorial because I've had a couple people ask me about how to play this character. So you know, they like the way I play the character, I guess. So yes. You got all your. We went through buttons. We went through specials. It's only been about 30 minutes already. Just try not to make this super long. But yeah, going through his supers. So this Kamehameha beam, full screen. Gains a property. It's all these two supers. There's 2 supers that he has that gain a property when someone goes down. There's this. There's this level 3. Oh, that didn't. Oh, I don't have enough meter. Hold up. I was practicing in Touch of Death. My bad. So, Dragon Fist Explosion, and then you have the Spirit Bomb. Those are his 3 supers. So 2 level 3s and 1 level 1. We'll talk more about this one later. This Spirit Bomb is its own crazy ass thing. But so the Kamehameha and the Dragon Fist. When you have a character down, it only takes 1 character to be dead. So 1 character's down, they change. So that goes from Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 3, does more damage. Then this goes from a base to a Super Saiyan 4. That's how that works. I have people asking me about that too. So if one of your characters goes down, you get the enhanced version of both supers. So that's something to note too. That's a lot of people have him. A lot of people put him in the mid or in the back as an anchor, just because of that. I like to run him in the front because just for my team specifically, they give good mix-ups off of Big Ball and Block, because Trunks is Change the Future, has so much block stun, and then obviously the beam jails for a pretty damn long time. So it puts them in a situation where you leave them where they have to block. But I'll go over that in like a minute. Talking about what else did I talk about? I think that's pretty much covers it for like all the basic stuff for the character. You know, like his buttons. Your best buttons that you really want to be using a lot of are your 2L, obviously. 2L is fast. Your 5L, which is really fast, and then, you know, if you catch stuff, you can snipe with 2L or 2M. You know, if you catch a whiff, You can go here. Got stuff like that. That's pretty much it. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about the dragon. We're gonna talk about the what is it? Reverse Kamehameha. Okay, so you can do this when you just do it. 2-1-4 S. He just flies straight. Now you can put additional directional inputs in the special again to make him change his course. So I believe whatever direction you're holding, he goes the opposite way. That's the way I remember. So if I do 2-1-4 and then do 1, he's going up, or he fires it up. If I do 2-1-4 and then 3 or 9, I believe. Yeah, 9, he goes up. Ooh, that's not. You don't really use this one though unless you're just trying to do movement, pretty much. But yeah, so 9 takes him up. 1 shoots him back down. I believe that's up back. Was that 7? 7 shoots him this way. Pretty much, it's like you just gotta mess around with it to remember the directions. That's all I really did with it. Down forward sends you down forward. 3. Pretty sure 4 just. Yeah. 4 shoots him away, and then 6 is towards. Yeah. Okay. So I lied. He definitely goes the direction that you are pointing. I just don't use a lot of the other directions. Really, the only ones you're gonna need are 1, 3. They're the only ones you really need, or that I use majorly. I don't use this move outside of neutral. It's a lot more risk than reward, but I guess if you like wanted to get some type of cross up, you can always do like you could do 2-1-4 and then do 9 and then bring him back. So if you did, so if he doesn't, Vegeta doesn't get fucking hit, you'd be like. And another thing to note, if you do the reverse Kamehameha and then just press special, he does a normal Kamehameha afterwards. So if you mess up your input, you're gonna get a Kamehameha. So there's that. Now, I guess since I just did the reverse Kamehameha, best thing to do now is to talk about how to combo it into the Spirit Bomb. That's a question I get a lot of because people, see me do it a lot. If you're gonna do it, it's actually a lot simpler than people make it. You just do your normal combo. If you're doing it in the air, it's different than when you're on the ground. That's it. So if you remember the directions we were talking about, it's 2-1-4. It's gonna be the way you're gonna do is 2-1-4 and then down back. That's gonna be the way. It depends obviously on what side you're on. If you're over here, it's going to be different than if you are over here. But your general is going to be 2-1-4 and then down back. Or 2-1-4 and then down back. And as soon as this hit connects, you throw the Spirit Bomb. Quick, easy, simple. Now from here, from the ground, if you want to do it from the ground, like after like a combo, if you have a combo that brings them back down, like you're gonna do 2-1-4, and then you're gonna do a 9, because that'll send him up from here. And then after that, you're gonna call the Spirit Bomb. So it'll look like this. You guys might have to rewind it a little bit. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can rewind it, look at the input. This one's a little bit more complicated from the ground, because you're gonna have to go 2-1-4, and then you're gonna have to 9. You're going to have to 9S. You're going to 9S to get him to shoot up at the opponent to hit them after the throw. And then you have to 3S to get him to pop them so that you can do the Spirit Bomb and combo into it. So if I lost you there, just watch the inputs. Unless I fuck it up. I hate doing this. This is the one I hate doing the most. Unless you... Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do this right now. There we go. So you see the inputs. It's 2-1-4, 9, and then 3. There we go. And then, as you guys just saw, the Oki get off the Spirit Bomb is nuts. This character is actually really ridiculous. But yeah. So I'll go over all that Oki off the Spirit Bomb and stuff. So when you combo into it, there's extensions to get further off it. You can get a Dragon Rush after it, and then if you have enough meter, you can Dragon Rush into the medium version of the thing, and then you can do it to a level 3. Or the Dragon Fist. You can go to the Dragon Fist. If I could do it. If I stop fat fingering everything. Okay. Hitting this extension is the hardest part for me. Yeah. Well, you get I missed it, but you can get a Dragon Rush right here. Dragon Rush leads into the Dragon Flash for whatever it's called. This little move right here, medium version. Then you can do a Dragon Fist explosion, another level 3. So you get 2 level 3s in one combo. It doesn't actually scale as bad. So he's unaffected by the double supers, as far as I can tell. And then obviously, if you don't have enough meter, you can always go for the level 1 after the Dragon Rush. So. Let's see if I can get this. I was gonna die if I do it again. And they're wondering why I never really actually go for the extension afterwards, because I drop this shit all the time. So yeah. It's there. You can look it up. I'm sure someone has a video on it, or some on Twitter. You can look it up. So you can see the timing of the extension a little bit better, which I am not providing. There we go. And then feels bad, man. There we go. Well, there it is. So if you got 7 bars, you get a double super. It does really good damage. And there's touch of death off that too. Instead of doing the Dragon Fist, you could do the Kamehameha too. Also, so yeah, it's pretty good. I usually prefer to do it for the Oki setup though, because you can literally do whatever you want to. Yeah, it's pretty much like it's a setup. It's all a setup. If you combo into the Spirit Bomb, if you guys didn't see, you have enough time to stop. You have enough time to fall, dash, and then Dragon Rush. So when you do it, if you do it, I should say. You have all this time to do whatever you want to. And that's a lot of his Oki stuff comes from the Spirit Bomb. A lot of his, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Not to mention you have this, you do setups with on the wake up with the dashes, the 2S air dash, all types of stuff. So I'm not gonna, I wasn't really planning to get too deep into that. I'm just trying to make like a pretty basic essential type deal. So I guess moving on now, I mean, just some things it's like to think about with the character. Just it's a very, very strong character. Really good. I'd say he's top tier. Like as hell. But you know, you get sliding knockdowns off of everything. Jumping light beats damn near every other jumping button in the game except for maybe Piccolo's and Cell's jumping lights, because those are also sword normals. So keeping that in mind, you know, that he can do big damage in the corner, he can do big damage in the spark. If you want to look it up, you can build your team around him. You can there's a bunch of sparkless TODs he has, and my team can't do one. Gets really close though, but you know, there's that. So I mean, I guess that's pretty much all I got for it. Other than that, like stuff you just gotta explore yourself, like block strings, usually, you know, just. Now, what I was doing, the most important part that I'm gonna go back to this in terms of like block strings when you're putting together pressure. His 2-1-4 leaves him in the air, and you saw what I did right there, right? Now I'm -5, but you can cover this with an assist, and now I'm +6. Okay, so when you cover this with an assist, it makes a great 50-50. Because now he has to guess between that. Oh, if I don't fuck it up. If I don't fuck it up. Or a low. And the way that I think it works kind of like how Gotenks' old 50-50 used to work off 5LLL. You whip the heavy, brings you back to the ground faster, and you get that. So you see, I pressed heavy, but the button didn't come out. Oh, it did right there. But anyway, yeah, you do it right. It should bring you down to the floor, and you can get a light, crouching light off of it, so you can start you're in essentially. So there you go. Now there's that pretty much. You know that, and of course there's ways to. I mean, if you keep it airtight with the assist, you're fine. There's nothing they can do about it. They have to hold it. They have to block it and whatnot. If you do it raw, though, of course, you're -5, -11 on the air dash. So they have enough time to 2H. They have enough time to reflect. They have enough time to level 3, all that stuff. So you got to be careful. Make sure you cover it with an assist. And make sure, preferably one with high block stun, Trunks, Beams, Kid Buu, Gotenks, all that type of stuff. So there's that. Now, I mean, I guess when you're messing around with them, usually, oh, another one, I'm just show you guys the block string. So I had that block string that I just did, and then another one that I like is this one. Because a lot of people, when if you do 2L, 5L, 2M, 5M, they're gonna stand up. It happens all the time. I'll do the string, I'll go 2L, 5L, 2M, 5M, and they'll stand back up because all the lows are gone, right? You go boom, 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 low. Or you could do boom, 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 low. If you see him stand up, and this, like I said before when we went over the buttons, this will you have to block. You see Vegeta block or ducking the block. They have to duck the block. Now, if you get the hit, make it so he doesn't switch. Okay. You get the hit. You don't have to vanish. You just do the power play. You can hit. I think you have enough time. You should have enough time. Yeah, you have enough time to hit confirm it. So you can wait it out to see if you get the hit. And as long as you do it before Goku springs off the floor, which is a solid maybe 1 second. You have like 1 second to confirm. And you have a full combo. Because like I said before with this. There's that. I wanted to make sure I put that in there. But that's a good one. If they block it, you can get another high off of it. So if you try and go for the overhead, if you catch them with that a couple times and they start blocking it, you can go boom, 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 boom. That is an overhead. If they are ducking, J2S will hit them. I don't know if I went over this button before, but it's nothing really special. If you do hit this though, there is no follow-up off of it. You have to vanish if you want the combo. This doesn't hit fast enough. So crouch, don't switch. So you also have to. It's kind of weird because you have to wait for him to get above them. Obviously, he has a really small hitbox. Oh wait, did I change that? Oh, it doesn't overhead anymore. Oh. well, that's awkward. I'm a liar, but it crosses up. You can use it for a cross up. I did not even know that. I was wondering why I wasn't hitting people. But anyway, forget that. Forget I even said that. Doesn't even matter. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Aside from that, yeah. Aside from that, though, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everything that I have for him, though. Good cross-up button too. Jumping medium. If he turns around. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's pretty much it. Nobody asked a question, so I'm pretty sure nobody has a question. So I think I'm good. That's pretty much like everything that I got for the character. Essentially everything that I use it for. Like I guess the only thing that's like combos with the I showed the spirit bomb combos off of this. But if you're in the corner, you can go boom boom. So, yes. So if you do that, it's 2-1-4 to hit off the wall bounce, and then down forward, down forward, down forward special, down forward special. Now after 3S, you're at the perfect height. You can extend off that any way you want to. So that's pretty much just let me fail. Okay, cool. Yeah, so pretty much that's the main way to use it for combos. I think the only reason I've really seen to do this route is I saw a touch of death off of it one time. It's a 4-bar meterless touch of death between GT Goku and then Super Saiyan Goku, and I believe anybody else works. Your third doesn't really matter, but you have to have Super Saiyan Goku because he can arc his Kamehameha. I'm pretty sure the one I saw was between GT Teen Gohan and GT Goku, but yeah, it's pretty much. Ooh, it's kind of weird to time. You want to make sure that if you're doing it. So, that was a touch of death. If you had Goku, Goku can arc his Kamehameha and does more damage and it would have killed easy. But yeah. So if you can see, that was some hefty ass damage. You see my first Dragon Ball video, AMV. I'll look at it later, I guess, dude. Oh, is he really? Oh shit. Oh, he did. I'll see you guys later. Later, Faded. Okay, so that's pretty much all that. So yeah, so this team gets 9,993 damage. I'm pretty sure you could do that from Faded doesn't like us. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, so that's just quick. If you have like I said, if you had Goku or some other character that doesn't stop the super window like Goku Blacks does, then you're good. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if Trunks' level 3 would have killed or if any level 3 would have killed, but it's whatever. That damage was sparkless if you guys didn't know, and that would have worked from having 4 bars. So 4 bars meterless or 4 bars sparkless, that kills with other characters. Thank you, people of the Astroverse. Yes, yes. He only uses us for when he's bored. Rude. Okay. So, that's pretty much everything I got for the character. After that, like, really, your Oki game is pretty much, like, in terms of your Oki game after you level 3 or whatever, it's all creativity. You have a lot of time. This actually gives you some pretty damn good Oki 2. You know, you run up 2L. You're like right next to him. But off the Spirit Bomb, literally that is up to you. You do whatever the hell you want to. You're like plus a million. So, air dash, you can IAD, empty jump low. You could spring off the power pole for cross-up plays, all that shit. So yeah, like, I mean, I think there was one time I caught a dude, I did it, and then I went for this. Not that. It was I sprung up, and I, for whatever reason, decided to do the reverse Kamehameha down back into him, and he didn't block it. So it's all creativity. There's a lot more. There's a lot of stuff you can do. I guess. Oh, his assist. His assist. Okay, this is the last thing I'm going to talk about. It's going to take me like 5 minutes. Okay, his assist. His assist is actually his normal Kamehameha, angles up. This is gonna be. Here's the thing. It has this weird property where it pulls people. And what the fuck do you mean? When you do it, it'll pull. So you see where Vegeta's at. There's cases where I don't know if they fixed this or not, but it used to pull people out of the corners. So like, if I call this and then if I call this assist. Yeah, okay, so they didn't. Okay, so they changed it. So it doesn't pull anymore. So if that's the case, then I have nothing over it. Then if that's the case, just your basic anti-air assist. They're doing a bunch of jumping around and stuff. And you want a, non-committal thing. You're blocking, call them. It used to be this cool thing where, like, it'll pull you out of the corner, so a lot of characters can do some really dirty stuff with it. Like Goku Black's EX teleport would land him in front of you after it. It'll wiggle him on top, and then he'll land in front of you. It was pretty nasty. Or the reverse, if you have the light one, it'll put you behind him. All that stuff. But, yeah. So that's my spiel. That's pretty much everything that I got for Goku, GTK Goku. Yeah. Nutty little dude. But, yeah. That's pretty much it. So, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching. I know this video is hella long. I said it wasn't going to be long, but I'm a liar. So, there's that. And then, yes. Alright. There we go. I gotta put a highlight down. Hold on. I gotta put a highlight down real quick. So I don't forget where this